You are floating in open water. The surface is flat and warm, and the light comes down in long, pale columns that die out 20 feet below you. You cannot see the bottom. You have never been able to. And right now, 30 feet to your left, 7 bottlenose dolphins are holding completely still in the dark water, and every single one of them is looking directly at you. You did not hear them arrive. You did not feel the water shift. They were simply not there. And then they were, already in formation, already still, already watching. They have been watching you for longer than you know. They heard your heartbeat before you entered the water. They mapped the inside of your chest, the air in your lungs, the calcium in your bones, the rhythm of your pulse, with a beam of living sound fired from the tissue behind their forehead. They built a complete picture of your body before they ever let you see their faces. And now they are 30 feet away, motionless, patient, looking at you with eyes that the entire history of human civilization decided were friendly. They are not friendly. They are reading you, and the calculation behind those eyes is something you will never be able to see. Welcome to the living lie. We made a mistake, a long, comfortable, civilizational mistake that started the moment we looked at a dolphin and decided it was on our side. We put them in movies. We built parks around them. We named children's toys after them. We looked at the curve of their mouths and called it a smile, and we decided that a smile meant safety, that it meant the dolphin was something like us, cheerful and cooperative and innocent. The ocean let us believe that. The ocean has always been patient. It has been patient for 400 million years, and it knows something we do not, that the most dangerous things in the deep are not always the ones with teeth on the outside. Here is what nature actually built inside that skull. The dolphin carries in its forehead a mass of living tissue, dense, acoustic, ancient, that functions like a biological lens, focusing beams of pure sound and firing them outward through the water at 1,500 meters per second. Those beams hit everything they touch and return with information that no instrument of ours has matched in precision. The dolphin does not simply hear the echo. It constructs in real time a complete three-dimensional portrait of everything around it. The shape of objects, the density of materials, the hollow spaces inside solid things, including the hollow spaces inside you. It can feel the air in your lungs. It can detect the calcium architecture of your bones. It can sense the electrical activity of your heart from 70 meters away. In absolute darkness, you have never been invisible to a dolphin. Not once, not for a single second, you spent inside their water. What you thought was an encounter was a reading. What you thought was curiosity was a scan. The dolphin knew everything about your body before it ever let you see its face. And if that were the whole of it, if they were only living sonar weapons wrapped in smooth gray skin, it would already be enough to break something in you. But the sonar is just the instrument. The intelligence behind it is the curse. Researchers studying dolphin populations in the wild discovered something that took years to accept, because accepting it meant abandoning the story we had been telling. Male dolphins form political alliances, not instinct-driven packs, not territorial groupings based on proximity, but deliberate, calculated, multi-tiered coalitions built on memory and maintained through decades of tracked social history. They remember who helped them 7 years ago. They remember who betrayed a partner 12 years ago. They update these records continuously, managing networks of obligation and consequence across groups of dozens of individuals, and they use that information to build power, to punish defection, and to coordinate actions that serve the coalition at the expense of individuals outside it. Scientists had to reach for the language of geopolitics to describe what they were seeing. Nothing else fit. Nothing in the animal kingdom had produced this kind of structure, except us. If this is reaching something in you, if the ocean is starting to feel different than it did 10 minutes ago, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications, because what we are only beginning to understand about these animals goes deeper than anything we have covered so far. The dolphin's voice is where the darkness becomes genuinely difficult to hold. They do not simply make sounds. Each dolphin carries a signature whistle, a unique acoustic identity, stable across an entire lifetime, that functions as a name. Other dolphins learn these names. They use them to call specific individuals across distance and darkness. They have been documented remembering the signature whistle of a companion they have not encountered in 20 years, recognizing it instantly, responding to it. And beyond individual names, the structure of their communication appears to contain something that functions like grammar, units of meaning, assembled into sequences where the order changes what the message carries. We have been attempting to decode dolphin language for decades. We have not done it. Every time the framework seems close, the system reveals another layer that our models did not account for. The ocean has been listening to this language for 50 million years. We have been listening for 40. We do not know what they are saying. We do not know what they said about us the last time we were in their water, and now the scale. There are roughly 600,000 bottlenose dolphins moving through the world's oceans. 600,000 individuals, each carrying a name, each maintaining a decades-long social record, each capable of reading the interior of your body with sound the moment you enter their domain. They are not scattered randomly. They move in coordinated networks that span entire ocean basins, connected by acoustic channels that carry information through water faster than light travels through fog. We do not know what travels through a superpod when hundreds of animals press together in the warm surface layers and vocalize at frequencies below our hearing. What we know is this: there is something happening in the ocean that has been happening for 50 million years, and it involves minds that are not ours, and those minds are in constant communication, and we have been swimming through the edges of that communication for as long as we have existed as a species, without ever understanding what we were passing through. If you are still here, if this has not yet sent you somewhere quieter, somewhere further from open water, then share this video. The people around you carry the same comfortable story about dolphins that you did 10 minutes ago. They deserve to have it taken from them gently, the way the ocean takes things, slowly, without announcement, until you realize something is gone, and it is not coming back. Here is what the enclosure at the marine park never showed you. Here is what the documentary with the cheerful music never said. The dolphin is not a mascot. It is not a symbol of harmony, or a sign that the ocean is welcoming. It is the product of 53 million years of pressure in the physical sense, the crushing weight of deep water, and pressure in the evolutionary sense, the grinding selection of an environment that kills anything that does not adapt with absolute precision. The dolphin lost its legs. It returned to the water. It rebuilt itself from the inside out. It grew a biological weapon in its forehead. It constructed a social architecture that rivals our own and predates ours by 50 million years. And then it waited near our coastlines, and it let us call it friendly, and it let us believe the smile was real, and it continued doing what it has always done, scanning, calculating, communicating, remembering, in a language we cannot read, through a medium we cannot survive without machines, in a world that was never ours. The ocean is not a background. It is the original system, older than the continents, older than the atmosphere we breathe, older than every story we have ever told about ourselves. And inside it, something that thinks, that plans and deceives and remembers and speaks, has been watching the line between their world and ours since long before we arrived. We are not the conclusion of this story. We are a late entry. We looked at something ancient and alien, and called it friendly, because it did not immediately hurt us. The dolphin has never needed to hurt us. It has always had something more useful than violence. It has time. It has memory. It has a language we cannot crack. And it has been in that water, moving in formation, watching the surface where we float, since before our species learned to name the fear we feel when something looks back at us from the deep, and we realize finally that it has been looking all along.